Hi, my name is Alicia. I'm an instructor of Physique 57, and today we're going to break down a Deli Slicer for you. This is Sydney. She's one of our amazing instructors at our studios in New York City, and I'm sure you've seen her in our streaming videos as well. So she's going to start out by putting her left forearm down on the bar, and for you, you can do it on a piece of sturdy furniture, on your countertop, wherever you are, wherever you do this. Totally fine. So just notice before we even start to move, Sydney's shoulder is right in line with her elbow, and then her hand is extended from that. Very often what we see is that clients tend to put their elbow too far back or too far forward, and that way you will never get in the right position actually. So that's your first starting point. Elbow directly out from your shoulder. Now Sydney's going to put a little bit of weight into that arm, and she's going to pick up her outside leg. There you go. So extending it really long. I want you to notice right away, if Sydney were to look to the side, and the same is true for you, she would see her shoulder, her hip, and her toes all in one long line. So a really long extended line, and the front of her hip is open. We often say no crease in the front of your pants, your leggings, and that's really true because otherwise the leg ends up here. So leg is out to the side. From here, she's going to rotate her thigh forward and down, and you can always even take your hand to your hip, and you can rotate your hip forward. So it never matters how high your leg is. What really matters is that the leg is internally rotated as well as directly out to the side. Why do we love this position for you? Because it works your entire body. We're working your core. Sydney is pulling her abs in to support this, to not overarch her lower back. Her tailbone is extended long. She's pressing into her left forearm, which means that she's working her left obliques. She's streamlining her entire outer waist and hip, her outer thigh, and the whole way through her leg. Now from here, Sydney's just going to flex her foot. And for you too, I always advise clients do this. So she can take her right hand to her right hip and keep this really long, and she's going to just go ahead, bend her right knee forward and keep that length, and then send it out to the side. Bend it forward and out. That's it. Now she can take both hands back onto the bar and try to really just press into that, lengthening out through her body. Notice how Sydney's heel is higher than her toes. That means that the work is going to stay in her outer thigh and outer hip. Yes, Sydney, that's it. Perfect. Breathing and pushing. You can do this slow, you can do it fast. Sometimes we even add a little bend on the way out. Lift and bend. That's it. So your standing knee and all of our C work is always going to be a little bit soft, but once we start to add that bend, she's going to get a little bit more cardio, more strength through that supporting side, building up her stamina and her endurance. And I always say seat work is all about the dynamic quality of it, right? So even when you're doing this, I want you to imagine that I am right here with you, providing resistance in and out. And if you look to the side, just like Sydney right here, she's going to notice every single time that her heel goes behind her hip. Last two times, Sydney is like, I am done, and that is a wrap. We've got so many great moves for you on our website at physique57.com, as well as in studio and our streaming videos, so be sure to check them out.